JTF-2. JTF-2, or Joint Task Force 2, is Canada's Tier 1 Special Operations Unit, built for missions that demand absolute precision. It was created in 1993 after the Royal Canadian Mounted Police disbanded their own counter-terrorism teams, leaving the responsibility for hostage rescue and national crisis response to the military. JTF-2 is trained to handle the kind of problems that can't make headlines: direct action, reconnaissance, foreign internal defense, and hostage recovery in hostile territory. Its operators are chosen through a grueling selection process that pushes the human body and mind to the edge. Those who pass disappear from regular service and enter a world of relentless drills, live fire training, and psychological conditioning. They learn to move unseen through any terrain, to breach and clear structures in seconds, to coordinate strikes with surgical timing, and to operate in total darkness without hesitation. When JTF-2 deploys, there are no news briefings or public statements. Their missions are classified, their names erased from records, and their successes credited to no one. In the Balkans, they quietly hunted war criminals during NATO operations. In Afghanistan, they worked alongside Delta Force, SEAL Team 6, and the SAS, conducting raids on Taliban leadership and dismantling insurgent networks with speed and precision. Today, JTF-2 remains the core of Canada's counter-terrorism capability and its most valuable special operations asset. Canadian Joint Incident Response Unit. The Canadian Joint Incident Response Unit is one of the most specialized and technically advanced formations within the nation's special operations community. Established to provide rapid response to chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear threats, they operate where conventional units cannot, in environments poisoned, unstable, and invisible to the human eye. It is Canada's final safeguard against weapons of mass destruction, designed to detect, identify, contain, and neutralize some of the deadliest hazards known to science. Its structure is divided into 3 specialized troops: sampling and identification, surveillance, and decontamination. Each works as part of a unified system, capable of responding to a CBRN event anywhere in the country or overseas on short notice. The unit maintains a constant state of readiness, able to deploy within hours alongside the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, the Public Health Agency of Canada, or international partners. Every operator is cross-trained in hazardous material handling, field forensics, and combat survivability, giving the unit the ability to function inside contaminated zones where no other force can safely operate. Canadian Joint Incident Response Unit's mission is not limited to disaster response. It also supports special operations abroad, providing critical expertise during missions that may involve biological or radiological weapons. The tempo is unforgiving. Deployments can happen with no warning, and missions demand both technical precision and physical endurance. Operators work in protective suits that test stamina and focus, performing complex detection and sampling while under time pressure and environmental extremes. Entry into the unit is open to personnel across the Canadian Armed Forces, but selection is rigorous. 427 SOAS. The 427 Special Operations Aviation Squadron is the lifeline of Canada's elite forces, the air unit that delivers them to the fight and brings them home. Based at Petawawa, Ontario, it serves as the dedicated aviation wing for CANSOFCOM, providing the same role to Canada's special operators that the 161st SOAR does for the United States. Its mission is to move quietly through the night, insert and extract special operations teams in the most hostile terrain, and keep them supplied when no one else can reach them. Unlike most of its allies' aviation units, 427 SOAS doesn't recruit through a formal selection course. Personnel are assigned from the Royal Canadian Air Force, then retrained under an advanced special operations program that demands precision flying, discipline, and an instinct for silence. The squadron's aircraft, most notably the CH-146 Griffin, are modified for speed, agility, and versatility. They can transport small assault teams, hover silently over target zones, or deliver snipers and Overwatch gunners who provide precision support from open doors. Each helicopter can be equipped with side-mounted machine guns for limited direct fire, or stripped down for stealth insertion using fast rope and rappel systems, Missions range from hostage rescue to reconnaissance, from Arctic resupply to maritime interdiction, with pilots trained to transition seamlessly between rural, urban, and coastal operations. Converted to a special operations role in 2006, 427 SOAS is a relatively new face in the world of special warfare, Canadian Special Operations Regiment. Formed in 2006, the Canadian Special Operations Regiment was created to give Canada a modern, flexible strike force, one that could deploy rapidly, fight independently, and integrate seamlessly with allies. Modeled conceptually after the U.S. Army Ranger Regiment, CSOR serves as the bridge between conventional infantry and elite Tier 1 elements like Joint Task Force 2. It provides Canada with a versatile, multi-mission force capable of carrying out high-risk operations around the world with speed, precision, and adaptability. Its core capabilities revolve around special warfare, special reconnaissance, and direct action. CSOR operators are trained to capture strategic facilities, conduct raids, and engage in unconventional warfare across urban, desert, jungle, or Arctic environments. They are equally skilled at working alongside foreign forces, training partner militaries, and supporting JTF-2 in complex missions that demand a large but highly disciplined footprint. The regiment was designed from the ground up to deliver tactical results that create strategic impact. A compact, highly mobile formation able to deploy abroad on short notice and operate autonomously for extended periods. Recruitment for CSOR draws from every branch of the Canadian Armed Forces: Army, Navy, and Air Force. Once a year, candidates undergo an intensive 10-day assessment, followed by months of physical, mental, and tactical conditioning. There are two paths within the regiment: operators and supporters. Operators face a relentless course emphasizing endurance, combat marksmanship, navigation, small unit tactics, and survival under pressure. Support personnel are held to the same standard of discipline and resilience, ensuring the entire regiment functions as one cohesive machine capable of sustaining operations under the harshest conditions. Canadian Special Operations Training Centre. The Canadian Special Operations Training Centre is where Canada's most elite soldiers are shaped, refined, and prepared for the missions that define CANSOFCOM. Located in Petawawa, Ontario, it serves as the intellectual and physical core of the entire Special Operations community. CSOTC's mission is to train, educate, and standardize all members of Canada's Special Operations Forces. It provides the foundation for selection and continuation training, ensuring that every unit, from Joint Task Force 2 to 427 Aviation Squadron, operates with the same precision, ethics, and tactical mindset. NTOG. The Naval Tactical Operations Group is the Royal Canadian Navy's dedicated boarding and maritime interdiction force. Formed in 2014, it was created to give Canada a full-time, highly trained unit capable of seizing vessels, countering piracy, and stopping the movement of illegal weapons or cargo at sea. Its teams deploy worldwide, often working quietly alongside allied navies in operations that require speed, precision, and restraint. NTOG operators specialize in close quarters combat, advanced boarding tactics, and maritime law enforcement. They launch from small boats or helicopters, boarding moving ships in darkness or rough seas, clearing decks and compartments in tight, dangerous spaces where one mistake can be fatal. Each member is trained in fast roping, breaching, precision shooting, and close protection, giving the unit the versatility to handle hostage situations, smuggling interdictions, and counter-terrorism missions at sea. The group also provides force protection for Canadian warships and ports, augmenting naval crews during deployments in high-risk areas. Its members come from across the Navy and reserves, selected for discipline, adaptability, and calm under pressure. Training is intense and continuous, combining physical endurance, marksmanship, and real-world boarding simulations. Though not part of CANSOFCOM, NTOG operates to the same standard of professionalism and readiness, serving as Canada's maritime counterpart to its land and air special operations units.
Thank you very much for watching this video, and if you learned something, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you would like to see similar videos. Thank you again, and goodbye.